wildflowers at the gorge, specifically the McCall Trailhead, which is like super famous for having like the best bloom. And right now it is peak bloom based on what I've seen like on Facebook groups and everything. So it is Saturday and I'm making my way towards there. I'm a little nervous because I left the house later than I had hoped for. I was just so tired and it was hard for me to get up. But it is about 3.5 hour drive from Seattle to the trailhead that we're going to. Right now it is 6:20 and the GPS is estimating that I get there by 9:20. Based on what I read on All Trails, there's plenty of parking, but it's a Sunday. A lot of people go, and I'm already getting there on the later side. People usually say that the best time to go is either sunset or sunrise, but we're gonna make the most out of it. And it'll be fine. Because I'm a little far out, I want to try to make the most of it, and we're gonna use Claude to kind of give us more suggestions on what to do around there. We're gonna be close to Portland. I did want to try to go to a cafeton while I was out there, but the cafeton tickets sold out. So I tried. Hopefully, cafeton goes to Seattle, and then I can finally experience it there. But there's other things that I can see while I'm out there. I think there's something with a tunnel that I can see, like maybe like a short hike or viewpoints. I don't know, but I mean, if I'm gonna drive 3+ hours and I have all day, might as well like make the most out of it. And then the sun is setting later now that we're in spring. I think yesterday it set closer to 8, if not later than 8. So I want to take advantage of the sunlight as well. But yeah, let's see how this goes. We're gonna use Claude to give us suggestions on how to make the most out of this trip. Something else that I'm trying to make a point out of is I don't want to buy food. I don't want fast food. I just don't want to buy food, period. Like, everything is so expensive right now. Extremely expensive. I'm already taking the truck. This truck is a gas guzzler, so this is gonna be my only expense. I brought my breakfast with me. I brought my lunch with me. So I'm gonna show you how I did that as well. But the goal of this trip is also to spend little to no money. I may probably just stop and refill gas, but that's about it. So for breakfast, I brought this coffee with me, which I guess it was an expense, but I already had this in my fridge. It was already sitting in my fridge, so I didn't buy it for this hike. I just like picked up what I already had. And then I have some granola bars for breakfast as well. And then for lunch, I brought myself like I call it like a sushi bowl. It's like tuna, mayo, sriracha, soy sauce. Oh my god, I forgot my rice. It's fine. And then seaweed to like go with it. So yeah. Oh shoot, I'm passing a cop. I shouldn't get stopped. I'm going 65. But I am going to report it because that's what good people do. Speed check. Yeah. Always report the speed checks because cops are fucking assholes. But anyway, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm going by myself. Not that I didn't want to, but I'm just not used to it. Like, my husband, like, very rarely leaves me alone, but he had his own things to do because of work, and which is fine. I want to be able to be independent. I want to be able to have like that independent mentality where I'm like, okay, well, if no one can go with me, I'll just go by myself, you know? And I've met people like that, and I have always admired that in people. You know, after 10 years with a person, it's very easy to become like super dependent on them. But he has his things to do. He is where he needs to be. I am going where I feel like I need to be, because the bloom is something that, you know, you blink and you miss it, because the bloom is just so limited, you know. The flowers wilt so fast, unfortunately. It sucks that spring just like, it's just so fast. The beauty of spring just like, it's in the flash of an eye. And I just don't want to miss it. I feel like last year I missed so many things. Last year I missed the tulips. I missed the cherry blossoms. I missed the larches in October. I missed so much. So this year I'm really trying to make it a point to not miss these things. We actually were supposed to camp this weekend in Bainbridge, which is like a bucket list campsite that my husband and I had, but the flowers are blooming, so we both we're like, you know what, let's just reschedule. Or no, I think we just let the reservation go. We just let it go. And we were supposed to go to the Wildflowers yesterday, but I was so tired. I was like, babe, what if we just go tomorrow, Sunday? And then yesterday we realized that he had other things that he needed to prioritize today, so it was just gonna be me today. So you know what, maybe it was meant to be. Maybe I was supposed to go on this journey by myself for whatever reason. I'm already in my bachata era, so I've just been singing my little heart out. So it's been nice so far. It's been nice watching the sun rise. Seeing how the sun is rising so much earlier makes me so happy because in Seattle, in the summer, the sun can rise as early as 4 a.m. Fucking crazy. So something that I also want to do this year is paddleboard before work. And the sun is rising little by little. It's rising earlier and earlier and earlier. So I feel like right now I'm at the point where if I have the guts now that I'm trying to be more independent, I would love to take the train, the light rail, and go for a run by the pier. It's so beautiful out there. You can see the city, you can see Rainier. A lot of people go out to run there, so it would be like a vibe. So I feel like right now I'm at the sun is rising at that stage where I feel comfortable enough to get there at 6 a.m. and then go for a jog and then take the light rail back. The transportation system here is incredibly easy and convenient. Nothing compared to LA. LA is a mess. It is trash. That transportation system just needs to be completely deleted. Just delete it and restart. I don't know how else to explain it, but it sucks. But anyways, that's not the case in Seattle. So yeah. You know what? I should make that a thing. I should commit to doing that at least once or twice a week. Probably Fridays. Fridays would be a good one. Every Friday. Oh, Seattle is doing a cold plunge. A cold brew and plunge every Friday morning from now until June. So that's something that if I have the guts, I will do as well. One, I don't do well with the cold, but it's supposed to be therapeutic, which I get because in Havasupai, the water was so cold that, I just got used to it because of so many days out there, and then it was hot, so you just do it. But I realized how much of a mood booster that is, how good it makes you feel. So I feel like I'm gonna get the same effect out here, and it would be a good opportunity for me to network with people. So I may try that Friday morning. So maybe the run will do other days, but yeah, I would love to do the cold brew and plunge. But I get so nervous, especially to go by myself with a crowd of people that I don't know. That makes me very nervous, but I need to get out of my comfort zone. I told one of my friends to go with me, but her work schedule is very different than mine. We're in complete different industries, so she may not be able to make it with me. I hope she does. If she comes with me, I'm obviously more likely to go, but yeah, I think I need to set a date and say, hey, no matter fucking what, this day I'm gonna go do the plunge. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone, talk to people, and then just see how it goes. But I need to make the most out of this year. I cannot end the year with regrets. Last year, I had so many regrets. I did a lot of cool things last year, though. I went camping. I backpacked for the first time. I did the Skyline Loop. Last year was incredible. Absolutely incredible. But I had some really bad lifestyle habits that made me miss a lot of things too. So even though I got to experience so much for the first time last year, I feel like I would have experienced more if I would have been more responsible and disciplined with my life choices. But that's neither here nor there. This year is different. And yeah, I guess I'll stop there. I don't even know how I got here, but on our way to see the Wildflowers, we have 2 hours and 52 minutes to go. It is 9:20, and yeah. I stopped at a restroom, and oh my gosh, the drive has been beautiful. Well, I mean, in Washington, it was a little kind of like hard to drive because there's so much patrol down there, like checking speed, like so much, it's ridiculous. That's why what I don't like about Washington, they're so anal about the speed limit. But as soon as I started hitting like towards the east, I don't remember what freeway it is, I think it's like 58 or 580, I don't know. As soon as I started going east, it has just been so gorgeous. I mean, look at this view, and it's just at a rest stop. And you can't even see the river. Like, the river is so nice. Even this rest stop, oh my god. It's so pretty. Oregon is just insanely beautiful. It is beautiful out here. So green and luscious. Gosh, I haven't even gotten to the wildflowers. I can't wait. Now I'm gonna have some Ritz. I brought a lot of snacks. This town is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, but I need to hurry because I need to find parking over there. Let's go. Look at the name of the song. Oh, I mean the name of the street. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look. Wanapa. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Just got here and I got prime fucking parking. Prime. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. But the sun is out. I am going to get my stuff ready and we're gonna get this hike started. On the way here, there are so many flowers on the way here. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. But yeah, let's go. What do I need to take? I'm gonna take my glasses, my phone, of course. I don't think I need, I'll take snack. No, I'll take a granola bar, just in case I take these. Take a granola bar. My tuna's for when I come back. I'm gonna have tuna when I come back. I'll go there. Okay. I feel like I need lots of water because of the sun. I didn't think I would need it, but yeah, I might as well. I brought this big old jug. Pretty big. And then what is this? This is, oh, more water. I don't know. I don't want to carry too fucking. I feel like I could make it with this, so I'm just gonna take this and then I'm gonna have this for when I get back. Okay, put that there. I heard that it's very windy out here, so I brought a hard shell. I brought my Arc'teryx hard shell. So I'm gonna just pack that, and other than that, it's really just water, a granola bar, and my cameras. I feel like that's really all I need. My god, I can't wait to show you. Okay, that's the water in here. Let's start getting the cameras out because I need them when I need them, and I need them. Oh, I brought this too. I brought my makeup. I was supposed to do my makeup. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just edit my face. But yeah, this is a little reward to myself. Okay. It has taken me forever just to get out of the car. I had to like set up my backpack and whatnot. Tie my shoes. I didn't realize how much my husband helped me until, you know, he's not here. But look at this view. Incredible. Imagine living right there. Oh gosh, they must be so lucky to see this every single day. Look at the birds. This is a dream. I am 1000% convinced that dinosaurs used to live here. But let's finally, oh, too close. Let's finally get this trail started.
I could be wrong, but I think that is Rainier. And I think that is Bachelor. At first I thought it was Hood, but it doesn't have like that weird top. So I think it's Bachelor and Rainier. But oh my gosh, this is such a fairy tale. Like, I don't know why, like, this trail and these flowers has made me reminisce about like my childhood so much. It's just so beautiful. I feel like it reminds me of how beautiful, pure, and innocent my childhood was. I don't know. It's weird, I know. Finally made it to the top. Found myself a little spot to hang out at. It's pretty packed here, but look at this view. It is so gorgeous. I can't get over having the view of two mountains. And look at the flowers. Oh my gosh. Got some lavender right there.
Like, I almost don't know what to do with myself when I'm like I've like.
So on the way up, I didn't record much because I wanted to really like pay attention and soak in the hike on the way up, but on the way down I'm gonna take my time and get a lot of footage with all my cameras. I kind of made a mental note of what shots I want and where, like, exactly, and I think it works out because the way up for me is harder, so I feel like I have to like focus more, and on the way down, like, it's easy, so I can like pace myself. And then since uphill hikers have the right of way, when I step aside, it'll be easy for me to take the opportunity and take some pictures. So yeah. Was such a good hike, but I'm not gonna lie, I was getting frustrated, not because like of all the people. I honestly don't mind a lot of people. I think what frustrated me is that people don't have hiking etiquette. Like, uphill has right of way, and people just, it irritated me. But other than that, it was nice. Everyone pretty much minded their own business other than that. I feel like I'm on a time crunch because I also want to make the most out of the trip that I made out here. And so right now I'm going to Panorama Point. I honestly didn't do my research. Claude said that that's something that I could realistically do. And then it also mentioned 2 other waterfalls, so I'm looking forward to it. Wow, there's a lot of people still coming up right now. Oh, the hike. The hike was moderate. It wasn't hard at all. Oh look, they're selling strawberries. How nice. I feel like there's more stuff to do around here because people are parking all over, like all around here. I'm sure there's more to do. Yeah, the hike was not hard.
I didn't take my trekking poles. I don't think they're required. I feel like they are helpful.
Oregon is just so nice. Oh my gosh. And at the top, I swear, I love Mount Rainier so much. I want to see her everywhere. It turns out none of them were Mount Rainier. It was like Mount Adams and Hood. Mount Adams and Hood. That's what Claude said. But I don't know. I kind of want to confirm that because I feel like I know the top of Mount Hood. Like I feel like I'm pretty familiar with that. Because it looks like a hat. It looks like the Harry Potter hat to me. So I don't know how I was like completely off right there. But I felt stupid because I posted that to my story. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, let's see what Panorama Point is all about. I want to try to make these waterfalls if possible. And then head back home. My goal is to be at my apartment, like inside, by 6 p.m. I want to be able to have dinner with my husband. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I got to the Panorama Point Park and I guess it's nice. I saw Mount Hood, which is nice. I guess let's do a whole panorama view so that you could see. Oregon is gorgeous. Oh my god. Look. Looks like I don't know, this wouldn't be considered countryside, right? And then huge. Ugh. Right there. Mount Hood right there. And then let's see if we could see more stuff. That's a good view. So I kind of did a little view and it seems like it's mostly just a view of Mount Hood and then the rest of like the town or the country or whatever, which is cool. I just expected to see all the like more mountains. I don't know. It seems like Adams is kind of peeking behind there. Let me see if I can show you. I think behind that tree, I think Adams is over there. But there's nothing that says that it is, and I could be completely wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the next stop where the waterfalls are. I think I'm gonna have my lunch there, and then after lunch, I need to get like a Red Bull or something. I can feel myself getting tired, and I have a pretty decent drive ahead of me, and I cannot be like falling asleep for it. So I know I intended not to spend money, but I need energy or you know, for safety. I just got towards the hole in the wall waterfall. I honestly don't even know if I'm going the right way. I can't find a trail on all trails. There's not much service here, and then it's not clearly marked in my opinion, but I'm gonna walk a little and see how it goes. I didn't see any restrooms, and I really need a restroom, so I may not do Starvation Creek, even though I guess Starvation Falls or Starvation Creek is supposed to be super close to the parking lot, so I guess I'll just go really quick and then I'll have to like rush to a bathroom and to a liquor to get a Red Bull. I am so sleepy. I asked some hikers that were, you know, going the opposite direction if I'm going the right way. They're so nice. They commented on my cargo pants. She was like, you could fit like all your meals in there, so many snacks in there. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. So that was Hole in the Wall. The one we just passed. I kept going and I was like, wait, this is way too much elevation. And I asked the people behind me and they said that I was already going towards Lancaster Falls. Well, not bad, right? Okay, from this angle, now I get why it's called Hole in the Wall Waterfall. Look. It looks man-made, honestly. I'll try to get a better angle, but look at that perfectly circular hole. It's a little suspect, right? Like, it has to be maintained or have to be man-made. She's cute, she's cute. But yeah, here she is. Okay, well, I checked that off the list. I guess I could have gone further. I have the time, but I'm hungry and I'm sleepy and I need gas. So off to Starvation Falls or Creek, and then lunch, and then energy drink, and then home. So we're here. We went to Hole in the Walls. We saw Cabin Creek. And now we're going to... Oh. But dang, look, it goes all the way to Portland. And that's where we were for the Wildflowers. Okay, so we saw Hole in the Wall. On my way to Starvation Creek, I saw that they had a bathroom, thank God. So I stopped by and then I saw Starvation Creek. She was cute. She was cute. And now I'm just gonna make myself my lunch and head out. Let me show you. Let me just show you. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of how I did it. So I used my husband's work cooler and I brought myself something to make an atún. This is where I'm gonna mix everything. I brought myself seaweed to make it more like, to grab it with like, instead of a rice or a tortilla, just like sushi. My snacks are here. I'm gonna have these while I drive. My spork to mix everything. Oh, I brought some cheese. Okay, and in here, this is like the dressing for everything, like the mix. I have mayo, sriracha, and soy sauce in here. And the last but not least, the tuna. So I'm gonna take the water out. Sorry, I think someone thinks that I'm gonna leave right now. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse this out and then just mix everything together. Okay, tuna is drained. Now, just gonna mix everything in. Simple. Everything is just so expensive right now. Fucking crazy. The other day we went to McDonald's. I know we should not be going to McDonald's, but we went to McDonald's for 2 people and that shit was $40. I remember when it turned into $30. No, when I got with my husband 10 years ago, $25 was a splurge when we would like eat a lot. Now it's at 40. What the fuck? Well, it has been like almost 10 years, but still. Oh my god, I'm getting old. Seaweed. And now we eat. Just grab it like a little roll. Put some on your thing. Easy. Easy. It's like sushi. I almost brought everything. All I forgot was napkins. Oh wait. No, I didn't. In the glove compartment. Okay, but that pretty much wraps up the trip. The Wildflowers was a success. Lots of people, but still very, very nice. I still was able to get a lot of footage because it's so big there. I made the most out of it. I went to the Panorama Park. I came to see like a couple waterfalls and a creek. I feel like it was worth the drive. Especially when, you know, it's a bloom that you have to catch. Like when it blooms, like you never really know when exactly it's going to bloom. So in the few weeks that it does, if you have the opportunity to go, please do. And if you're like me and you drove out from like further away, like I came from Seattle, make the most out of your trip. I mean, if you can, like, why not overnight camp? But yeah,
that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I guess until next time.